I want to tell you that affirmations, I'm laughing because I know some people are like, oh, here we go. The affirmation girl. I don't care. I'm going here. Okay. Affirmations can be incredibly healing. I love words, they work for me. My mission is to just share a little bit about what's been working with me and maybe it'll work for you. Okay. Great affirmations for anxiousness, nervous energy before you go to work. Maybe you're at work, you gotta step into a siloed space. Maybe you're driving, you have to pull off the side of the road for a moment, get your mind and your heart right, preparing for a hard phone call, preparing for an interview. I do a lot of speaking in my day work, sometimes before I go and speak to a group of people. Whatever it might be for you, taking a moment to pause, to settle yourself and affirm yourself is absolutely amazing. Okay, these are things that you know, but I want to share an affirmation that might help in this way, help through the anxiety if this is something that you're working through. You can add your own sauce, your own flavor to this, but it has helped me and it still helps me. What I like to do, don't laugh, y'all, okay, because this is working for me. I like to hug myself. Okay, hug myself like little old baby. No, I'm serious. Okay, here we go. I like to hug myself, hold myself. It's something about feeling myself. Okay, I'm back. Feeling my own energy, feeling my arms wrapped around my body. That does something for me in a healing way. It might be different for you, but I'm showing you my process. So I like to hug myself. And sometimes while I'm hugging myself or after I finish that feeling that helps me to get grounded, I say something like, God, Spirit, Source, I trust the process of life. I trust that this journey is a journey that is unfolding in the right time, in the right sequence, in the right space. The most important part of this kind of affirmation for me is to say, I know that in this moment I am safe. Oftentimes I say that one while I'm holding myself. I know in this moment I am safe. And if you need it right now, my friend, you can say it with me. Right now in this moment, I know that I am safe. I trust the process of my life. I trust the natural unfoldment of my spirit. I mean, you could be laughing at me if you want to, okay? But let me tell you something. It is incredibly helpful. Anxiety is something that is off the chain. And if you have ever experienced it or are experiencing it, I want to let you know that you're not alone and that many of us experience it and work through it. Some of us have an official diagnosis for that. Some of us have just come to understand that there are certain things that put our nervous system in a place of distress. Potential triggers for that, right? We don't have to get into the science. But for those of you who might be feeling just a little bit anxious right now, in this moment, or when you see this, it could be related to matters that are happening in our societies. It could be things that are happening in your own home, with your own reality, your relationship, anything that's got you feeling anxious energy, nervous energy, because you just don't know what is to come. And maybe in your past and in your history, a sense of security and safety has been removed from you before you were able to make a decision about that. That tends to, for some of us, create the lineage of anxiety in the future. Experiencing in the past, maybe chronically, your sense of safety being removed from you before you could have anything change that. You didn't have a say in that, is what I'm trying to say here. Anxiety oftentimes is having incredible fear. I said it. I know that word that we don't like to hear because we are not fearful people, but I mean, it is a little bit of fear about the unknown. Where none of us have done today. This is the first time we've done today. There are no practices for this life that we're living in. It's a lot of information coming to us very, very fast. And so the sense of dissafety or unsafety is what disrupts that nervous system. Some of us breaking out in hives, rash, having a hard time stabilizing energy, do not know where to go, what to do to reground. And so that's something that has helped for me. I've had to revamp it. It's changed over the years. The first time I started doing that, or I heard about that, I think that was probably 2017 is when I started really learning that, you know, this anxiety stuff is real. So I offer that to you. I hope that it helps. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Bye.